Jarvan on tube said sup.
Yo, how you doing? Just testing my bits. My bits and bits. Am I coming through clearly? How are the levels? Right.
Jarvan on tube said good, how about you?
Yeah, good man, good. Gonna going through really clearly. Happy about that. Let me try. Start this thing.
Jarvan on tube said you got this. Grey on tube said what game is this?
This is Digital Combat Simulator. No, why it didn't give me my loadout. Fix that. Refuel, select loadout. Digital Combat Simulator on the see. I need half a tank of fuel. Give me my loadout.
Grey on tube said oh. Holton Disbrow on tube said do you play Roblox at all?
I do not. I had a look at it. A few people have suggested it to me. It seems to be quite popular. It's like a you can kind of design your own game. Is that how that works? I'm going to give me a fresh loadout. Stand.
Aladdin Bass on tube said Exa.
Rusty smiley face, I believe.
Aladdin Bass on tube said RFYCCHF. Jarvan on tube said Grey subscribe.
Sweet. Yeah, if you want to hit me with the sub.
Aladdin Bass on tube said Jibji. Holton Disbrow on tube said kinda and you play others games too. Aladdin Bass on tube said Fana.
I like
Jarvan on tube said you got this bro.
Thanks guys. I dig
Aladdin Bass on tube said DJJGJ.
I dig VR,
Aladdin Bass on tube said Rudy.
So, it's got to be VR.
Jarvan on tube said you're the best. Aladdin Bass on tube said SSSSSSD.
You guys are really having a good chat. So let me set my throttles to idle. I'm going to crank up the right engine.
Aladdin Bass on tube said wow.
Right engine. On. She should be spooling up. Right there. Engine right. Yep. We're going to turn on left. MFD.
Jarvan on tube said Bill. Aladdin Bass on tube said Ahudik A.
We're gonna do bleed air.
Aladdin Bass on tube said Chang.
I got 5,500 views on YouTube Vertical, which you guys are watching yesterday. It's like an absolute first for me. So thanks for dropping in, guys. It's kind of cool. I do Twitch stream. I think
Aladdin
I
Bass
had
on
3
tube
people
said February
watching
8.
Cool.
Jarvan on tube said what's that game called? I'm gonna play on my VR.
Yeah, this is Digital Combat Simulator.
Aladdin Bass on tube said FH.
Operation mode, CV. We're going to set the HSI to stored heading. Right engine's fully stored. We're going to crank the left engines. And then on.
Aladdin Bass on tube said BGB.
It's on. We get some oxygen up in this thing. Did it give me a loadout? Still won't give me a freaking loadout. I don't understand. Let's go again. F8 rearm refuel. I'm just gonna. Maybe I'll go clean skin, no tanks, nothing. Will you give me half a tank? Yeah.
Aladdin Bass on tube said SVVVBFFSCLK.
What do we think of this library? I feel like we need something more badass. Let's go. Low back. No, I don't feel like Slowpoke. Let's go Jolly Roger. No, it's not doing it for me today. XO. No. Oh, God, which one? Oh, this one. Black, black, black. 224.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
What do we think? That's pretty cool, huh? And did he let me go half tank of fuel? Maybe
Aladdin
5.
Bass on tube said die.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Reset my trim. Go to menu. I'm going to set my stab to 15. That's my elevator trim for takeoff. 15 stab. And we're going to turn on this guy, so IFF on TACAN. For the boat, the TACAN is 7.5. So, oh. Won't go on until I turn on this guy. This guy. Try that again. TACAN. TACAN. Oh, there it goes. To IFA. Box the TACAN. ILS is 5. It's a beacon. I think we should be just about golden. The question is, what is the BRC? Do we know what the BRC is? I think it's like 264, but let's check. End of the boat. 8. SH268. So that is the angle of the deck.
Refueling complete.
Yeah, you refueled me. So back in here. Gonna go. Come on. Fuck. 2, 6, 8. Enter. Big. Medium. Menu. HMD align that bad boy. HMD align. Why is there no heads up display? What am I missing? Ah, BRT. Oh. HMD. We lock those two crosses together. Mid setup. I'm going to hit blink so I can see. Do that everywhere. Set the mid setup to a range of 100 miles so I can see my buddies and not shoot them. And let's quick parking it off. Taxi lights on. Beep, 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 beep. What's that alarm? Yeah. Oh, it's because I've got frickin' chocks on, so let's remove those chocks. Ground crew, wheel chocks.
Remove
Right.
the wheel chocks.
Take them off. Get rid of them.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Yep. Wheel chocks removed. Get the HSI up this thing. Good, we got that to 10. Put the SA down here. And yeah, so flying into the sun, I could still see what I'm doing. Set flaps to par, lower my canopy. How's the stream coming through, guys? Can you hear me alright? Shut up, Master Caution. Shut up. Oh, shit! No! I hate it when that happens. I bumped the jettison button. God damn it. Do all that again. We're going to do it much quicker this time, though. So unit type, A18, on the carrier. Briefing. I'm going to do this like a freaking rocket. Find your body. Refuel. There we go. Five.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Battery on. Kind of closed. Take you on. And back. Open on. Right. You can go. What the hell? What did it work? There she goes. Turn on all these. The eye. Red panel, excellent.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Why am I in? I don't know why I keep getting the Master Caution. Keeping
Refueling complete.
Forward heading. Go across to IFA. Then this guy on. IFF on. TACAN 7X. Ray. Come on, turn on. Go. ILS 5. Enter. On. On. On.
Rearming complete.
Pages. Oh, yeah, son of a... Run button. Two, one. Find enough for me. It's that game. my BRC was. I need to set a bit of a radar and turn my BRC to 268. 268. Check if I remembered that correctly. 9268 A-phone. Labels on. Ground crew. Let's get rid of the stupid wheel chocks. Remove them.
Remove the wheel chock.
Yeah, remove the wheel chocks, Chief.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Yeah. Wheels to high. Release the brakes. And we unload. Oops, without actually jettisoning myself out of the cockpit. Go. Carrier. Let's go to launch pad 2. Yep. Back. Just hold those wings. Whoa. Straight. The jet. Spin launch bar. Put it in the duva, mate. Drop it in there. What the hell is that warning? Pull up. Do the old salute. Flaps up, gear up. I'm 2,000 feet, 250 knots. Slower up a notch. I need to be between 3 and 5 miles from the boat into the Marshall Stack. 2,000, 2,500. On the right speed, but a bit high. 1,000. Getting there. AP, attitude hold, barometer hold. Let's get HSI on this screen. HSI at 10. Oh shit, my gear's still up. I just fucked my plane. What a dummy. What a dummy. No, it is up. It's all good. Up. Guess I broke my gear. Like a dummy. Let's put the HUD on this window so I can see what I'm doing while I'm looking into the sun. Shut up! feet, 250, that's actually pretty good. I don't understand what the fuck the warning is. So, XC.
Marshall 030. Marking Mops 112.2. Angels 1.5. State 4.9.
030. Letters weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at above 10,000. Altimeter is 290.903. Case for recovery expected BRC 268. Report see me at 10.
I've definitely seen you, mate.
030. See you at 10.
Right there.
State 4.8. 030. Howard, Roger. BRC 268. St. Louis, Charlotte.
Shall What am I? 2.9 miles from the boat. Why am I BRC not lit up? Oops. Good. In the stack, baby. So I'm gonna 069 commencing. 069 commencing. Oh, I need to. What? Okay. Speed. Increase the speed to 350 and get down to 800. Hands out of the way so I inadvertently bump something. 350. So my speed is looking good, my approach is looking good. I just need to whiz past that boat at 800 feet. That is close enough. Get quick. So 1 cat and dog, 2 cat and dog, 3 cat and dog, 4 cat and dog, 5 cat and dog. 0 throttle. Full 3 Gs. 250 knots. Gear down. Flaps down. tighten that up a little bit. Some speed back in. Aim to be at 600 feet. Just about. Why is my AOA not lit up? Because my gear is down. There she goes. 700. Speed back on her. Start the turn, maybe. Beady beady. Too high. Speed down a little bit. Trim down. Come on. All right. There we go. Way too high. Way too high. Power back in. 540, that's not bad. My alignment's pretty good. Too high. Wait. Volta. Let's get her down anyway. On to 500 feet. Get that on the horizon. Maybe speed needs to come up a little bit, and trim needs to come down. We're going to climb to 500. But we're just going to use throttle. Oh. In a bit. That would be alright. So should be able to just drop my nose down on the turn. Power back onto the turn. Lower. Lower. Put the power back on. Too high. Me too. 600. Need to be 450 as I cross the lake. Slow down, slow down. That's better. Freaking. There we go. Hell, it's music. Remedy that the moment I land. How's that? I bolted. No way. Way too quick. Plane is very broken. Break my gear. Oops.
Wiley Rudman on Tube said hi from Ohio.
Ah, hello. Hello there. How's Ohio this day? What's the haps? That way my, oh, it's my flaps down. Maybe that's why my shit won't go up. Very, very, very broken. Yeah, I need a new jet. Grab a freshie. All right. Try this again.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
How is Ohio? Yeah.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Refueling complete.
Yes. SHMP.
Rearming complete.
Quality 6.6. Come on. I can set the BRC to 268. Plug in. Okay, also. Quick button, okay, so I stack in on. That's fine. That's better. 268. And on brain. Which ups at half. Happy with my MFD layout. Fuel. YouTube, why is my left at 331 on the right? Let's talk to the ATC area.
Chief, remove Remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Down. What's up? Gear up. At 50 knots. We're 3 miles from the area. We're going to go dead straight until we're at, what do we reckon? I reckon 4.5. I'm going to climb to 2,000 left-hand turn. We'll drop to 250. 2.3, 0.5, climbing. Throttle back. All assistance. The yeah, baby, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Sloppy. Sloppy. Speed a notch. So I am 5.4 miles from the boat. Far out. Get a bit of tube, get a little bit of speed. 1,000 feet, happy with that. Lock my speed. Stabilize and close enough to 2,000 feet. We've got 1970, 254 knots, happy with that. I am in the Marshall stack, baby. Gonna do 2 circuits. So I should cross the boat at 2,000 feet, 250 knots. 3.
Flight wife said, Cachot.
Michelle, night wife. Been too long, buddy. How's the new job? And I see that you and Ian had a fight. You need to make up.
It's good, dude. Learning low, which is fun.
Oh, that's good, mate. So what exactly is it you're
Iron
doing
loves
again?
to spread drama. LMFAO.
Well, I like that you two are going to have like a French lady cat fight on my chat. Bring it on, I say. I've been doing like YouTube like multi-stream, so for those watching, this is live on Twitch. It's also live on YouTube at 1080p, so kind of landscape and vertical. I got like 5,500 views live yesterday on YouTube vertical. I'm like, bloody hell. Excellent. 1.4 from the boat. How's your rig going now? Have you fixed all of the power supply drums? Was that the issue? Well, I work for the Traffic Safety and Operations Group. It's doing. Well, yeah. Kick it down. That's cool. I'm all for that, though. I was an indentured apprentice carpenter.
Yeah, the PSU seems to have been the culprit. No issue since the upgrade.
Text-to-speech has a shit fit if the paragraph is too big. I think like that last one got through, but the one before did not. I'm so pleased to hear that. So that's on 3.9 from the boat. Like the Marshall stack is cake. Once you're set, I see that 250 knots, 2,000 feet, 3.7 miles from the carrier.
It's on
Easy
strike.
peasy Japanese.
Doesn't want to work too hard.
Marshall 169. Marking Moms 202.
Marking Moms.
Angels 2. State 7.7.
169er. Mother's weather is visibility.
How've you been
10
doing,
plus
dude?
mile. Scattered clouds.
I'm sick as a dog, truth be known. I had, it was like a 3-part frickin' surgery with my stupid dick boulders. So, I had surgery last. One more surgery to
Tower
go.
169. Overhead
It's not
Angels
been-
2.
not been a
State
happy time.
7.6.
On the upside, it gives me lots of time. Like, because I'm comfy if I'm seated like this, so it's a good excuse to do flights in DCS, right? I still can't do jets to save myself, though. I tried to get on the campaign a few times, and it's just like, forget about it. What I should do is the single player tutorials you shared.
Midwifey. I'm not in pain when I'm flying.
Exactly. It's actually a good distraction. So,
The single-player missions are cool but get boring quick.
yeah. It's funny, I was practicing the carrier landings at the airport, like based on that single player mission, and Scabwatch, he dropped in and was like, "What are you doing? You have to do it on the
campaign is a
carrier."
beast though. I flew from Batumi to Sochi 4 times and got shot down as soon I arrived.
Ugh, I just tried to get to like a waypoint 20. Before I got there, I ran out of fuel and had to do a carrier landing, which I fucked up. It's like, it's freaking hard. Well, it's not hard. I feel like you need to know all of the material. Alright, so I am going to crack around and commence shortly. So 250 knots. Let's break the autopilot. I think I just did.
Definitely need to have your wits about you.
So 069 commencing. I'm going to speed up and drop down to 800 feet. 750 knots. $350, I'm too low.
The wifey and I had our gender reveal on the weekend.
Oh, nice. And? Boy or girl? I like how that's a thing.
Having a daughter.
Oh, congrats, mate. Alright, so throttle's 0. 2.5 Gs, so crank that a bit more. I'm going to go full air brake out. 286. Drop down a little bit. 268. Come on. 250. Flaps down. Gear down. Too low. Weights in. Get up to 500 feet. Smart. Sloppy. $50. 550, that feels about right. Speed off. 450 over the wake. That's what I'm frickin' talking about. Not fucking there. Come on. Too low. Give a little more throttle. Center line speed. Center line, what was it? Airspeed, center line, something or other. Oh, you're too low. Way too low. sloppy, but I'm going to try. Daughter. So do you have a name? Or do you have an interim name? Friend? I had some punk friends who named their unborn daughter
It works.
Dud.
You're alive.
I probably should have done a bolter because the thing I need to practice is the angle of attack, airspeed, approach. The actual plonking it on the deck is the easy part. So that was foolish. My poor plane.
No name yet. I
Up
have
to
the
him.
personality where the more you hear a name before she comes, the more we hate it, lol.
Names are really hard. Really hard. Curious what my pedals say. Check. Those pedals.
I might name her Dog Door.
There we go. I don't know. I feel like she might get picked on with a name like that. Just a theory. What about a nice French name like Gabrielle or Amelie or there's so many options.
Ah. Baguette.
Camembert. Brie. I feel like between cheese and pastry, you can't go wrong. What about patisserie? Patisserie?
No paddles, score there, eh?
No paddle score. What? What the hell? Yeah, no pedals. That's weird. That's very weird. I mean, good, because it was freaking terrible, but I wonder if I need to restart the server.
Rip off.
Have you set up library link? Yeah.
Yeah. I got blessed with Vadi Blackout Hornet last night,
Yeah, it's cool, huh? Oh, that's right. I did see it. It said it spat it out to 2 people on the server. I said I'm on this one.
You might have mean. I installed one called RCF Desert Route or something like that.
Actually, Reapers. I guess it's a bit. Desert. Something. Oh, God, use my controller. Blue blasters. That's pretty cool. I like how dirty it is. I don't know who gave me that one. I'm not sure I've got. Did you say it was Stealth one is very.
Request
I quite
rearming.
like that one. Like subtle color, the subtle deviation in greys.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Very clean.
It's called Balkanra.
Bulk. I don't think I've got it. Yeah. Splinter. No, don't have it.
Rearming complete.
Oh, maybe he didn't take off with that one on last night.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was flying Murder Hornet.
Copy.
Is that a platypus on that flap there? What the hell is that? Closer to it. You know how to do exterior view? Like free camera? Control or something?
I found a Murder Hornet livery for the Viper.
Ooh.
I think it's FCAT.
Rearming complete.
Right, you are, thank you. How do I go up and down? What's a warthog?
With Westy on the keyboard.
Yeah, gotcha.
Look down and press forward. Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
The RAF logo with the kangaroo in the middle is badass.
yeah, cool, huh?
Almost a badass at the maple leaf in the center.
Yeah. Horses for courses, I guess. I should. I should do some tings. Do some
Different
boring
strokes
life
for
things.
different folks.
Totally. Totally. I got some actually cool. I'll show you quickly. I got some cool mozzies. There's a great clean skin one that shows all the timber, like the ply laminations, like the carpenter's version without paint. I feel like if it rained, the thing would just dissolve. Love it. And there are a couple of Canadian ones I grabbed as well. Check this out. Wouldn't wonder.
Request rearming.
Check it out. Freaking awesome.
Oh, that's so good.
Love it. Oh, that's nausea-inducing. W. Yeah, beautiful. Controls confusing the shit out of me. I love it.
This is a fun livery.
Yeah, like impractical, but cool. It's the Canadian one.
Milsimi, eat your heart out.
WF. RCA.
Request rearming.
Osset, 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 osset.
Request rearming.
Beautiful. The swastika tally are fun.
Yeah. There's your maple leaf. That's kind of cool. No why it won't refill though, or rearm. Mm.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Details. Up these high res skins.
Refueling complete.
DCS, Digital Camera Skill.
Where are my rockets? Yeah.
Rearming complete.
All about the fingers. I've got like keys bound for this, but for some, I feel like the more I do it,
So
the
to
more I enjoy
speak.
touching the things. Exactly, so to speak. Oh, more what else we're gonna do? 1/4 inch primers, baby. Stop priming. Oops.
Run the starter.
Copy.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
We are talking about naming our daughter Pepper. So when she inevitably becomes a doctor, she's Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah, no pressure though. Like, if you name her Pepper, she'll end up being like collecting garbage. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Pepper. I dig it. I like a name that can be a nickname.
Better than a go-go girl.
Oh, that's true. What am I doing? I'm starting engines. Clear props. I could turn the game volume up a little. We're going to wrap that one up in the sky. So if you're watching on YouTube and are interested in what you see, this is the 56 Operations Group training server. We have great many members of all skill types. The only requirement is to not be a dick. So if you'd like to get in amongst it, head on over to Adogdor on Twitch. In there, in the About part of my Twitch profile, you'll see the Discord information. Drop in, and you'll get all the information for the 3 servers. So there's a training server, there's a kind of intermediate training server, and there's a campaign server. We have real-life pilots, real-life flight instructors. We have dedicated campaign building folk. And I think the best part about DCS is the community. So whilst I'm flying alone at the moment, that is not the norm. Whoa, straight wheel, straight wheel, straight wheel. Let's just get a bit of speed up. A little bit of nose down. Pull up, pull up. I'm gonna hit the fucking bridge. Oh, come on, come on! It's close.
Tickling your booty with tampons.
Tickling your booty with arm props. I'm gonna like that was out of context. Yes, better than a go girl tickling your booty with arm props indeed. Although I'm quite partial to that. Standing low.
Alright my friend Jim, how the air, have a good night. Good to catch
Cheers,
up
matey.
briefly.
Yeah, well, we have to fly again soon. I hope, I'm glad the job's going well. For dropping in. That makes
Thanks, dude.
sense.
Peace.
Good, mate. Halo on trim. Why is it cranking left so violently? Let's get this thing trimmed away. That's feeling a little better. So reflector side on. It's on. On the Bombay doors. Middle fuselage bombs on. Gun firing on. Rockets on. The range a notch. Right, let's open those Bombay doors. Oh shit, did I just drop the bombs? Did not need to. I did. Alright, I got 2 bomb babies for you, my friend. 3, 2, 1. Bombs away. Oh, fuck yeah. Good hit. Release all my bombs though. The belly done. Bombay doors closed. Wing, right wing, left wing, engaged, armed, and ready to rock. Fuck yeah. 100% damage. I mean, it's a freaking modern day frigate, so That's not too shabby. Give him some rockets. And get stable. films for days. Hey, sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Fuck me. My poor mozzie. Ain't it?
A doctor on tube said thanks for waving everybody.
Thanks for watching.
A doctor on tube said thanks for watching.
So, if anyone's interested, I mentioned this before, but I also multi-stream. So if you are interested in what you see, oh shit, let me fix that. So if you head on over to twitch.tv a dog door, shameless plug, right there. Why couldn't I paste that? Let me try that again. Paste. You'll find all the
A doctor on
details.
tube said https://www.twitch.tv/adogdoor.
So yeah, if you like what you see, hit me up with the sub or a follow. Join us on Discord, and I will catch everybody later.